Hello, my lovely friends. I have this Burt's Bees tin full of different samples. Some of them are dupe houses, some of them are designers. Basically, I've just got loads and I need to sort through them to decide kind of how I'm going to do them in batches. So I figured I might as well make a video showing you how I'm going to batch these up. I've already got a little one started of Middle Eastern samples that I've got, and then I've got one started of designer samples that I bought recently. So I'm going to be adding to those and then making little sets. I've got probably some whole houses I'm supposed to do in here. So now start with the dupe house because I've got an absolute ton from Perfume Parlour, and actually luckily I think I've already separated these into ones that I actually kind of like and might try wearing, and some that I've already worn, and a bunch that I want to compare to things I already have in my collection. And then I've got a bunch of samples of things that I don't necessarily have in my collection. Oh, I think I can see. Oh, that's Midnight Poison. I was going to say I've got Poison. But a bunch of things that I don't have in my collection, and I'm not necessarily crazy on the perfumes, but I do still need to review. Although Scarlet Poppy I know I like, so kind of a mixture. Anyway, they're separated into two. So those are already done, and I will do that at some point. Then we've got all this in here. So in this one, let's see what we've got. So this is... Okay, this is my Jean Paul Gaultier bundle of samples. I've got quite a few of these, and I've actually got a couple of partial bottles of some older stuff from Jean Paul Gaultier. Okay, so I'm going to keep those together in here because that's just already ready to go. I need to get my bottles out and actually do a little mini house review. What's this? Oh, okay, so these are... Oof. These are Zag perfumes, Zodiac, I think. Zag Zodiac. Dolce Vita, it's their dupe of Dolce Vita. And Kilian Moonlight in Heaven. I didn't get a huge amount from this house, and I didn't particularly love what I did get, so that's why I've never really talked about them. But I will again, I'll chuck those in with something. Trying to think of the best way to do that. I might just have to test these out and do them in one of my what I wore last week, because I don't really have enough to properly batch them. I don't know if I have enough other dupes, but I'll check. Let's put that over there in a little separate pile. Then we've got Le Couvent Nubica. This is randomly a patchouli perfume. Patchouli, vanilla and tonka, and I think I wanted to compare it to Lord of Misrule, but yeah, that one, I think that's a bit of a classic. Maybe I'll just make a batch. Jean Pateau Pan Am. This is one that I was just randomly sent, and I actually thought it was kind of cute, but I haven't talked about that yet, so maybe I'll put that in a little pile. We've got a couple of Chanels. Maybe I'll put that in that pile as well. I've saved the Floricu one that the lovely Roxy sent me because I have that in my pile of dupes over here. So actually I'm going to put that in its own little bag so that I can put it with the dupes that I'm going to be talking about. Okay, so we've got a little batch of Miller Harris. That will be an easy little video. Have I got two Violet Idas there? Yeah, I ended up... It was $5.99 for an absolute ton of Violet Ida samples, and I've just been giving them away, to be honest. But I'll talk about one of those, and the other one needs to go as a freebie to someone. That can be its own little pile. Now then, this is a big pile. I've got an absolute ton here. A ton of Penhaligon's, as you can see, because in case you didn't already know this, I'm not sure if it's the same for people not in the UK, but you can get free samples from Penhaligon's if you pay for the postage. I mean, it's a ridiculous amount of postage. It's way more than it actually costs to post these. But you can get, I think, 3 at a time. So you can get three for about £5.99. It basically works out as. So I've got a whole bunch here. Do you know what? I might actually do that in a minute. I might actually get these out of the way. I might keep hold and do this soon, because that's a lot of space being taken up, and I can definitely give these away. I always like to put a sample in when I sell a perfume. So yeah, those are going to one side because I think they might be the first thing I do. And then, what is all this? So, Etat Libre Orange, like this. Oh, I thought I'd really like this perfume, and then I think maybe this is not a house for me, because every time I get something I'm like, I don't really like that. So anyway, so yeah, that one I'm going to add in with the Chanel's and these other random ones. Something I bought from Etsy from someone called Fairy Pants, which is cola bottles. So I'm going to put that with those, that Zag dupe house. Oh, I've actually got a few dupes in here. Okay, all right. Oh, Dior Addict. I'm going to put that in with my guys here that I bought recently. Some small aromas. Volute from Diptyque. Okay, I'm going to put that in again with this random little sample bundle here. Ooh, I got this one free. Someone sent this to me when I bought a perfume from them. This is the Manifesto L'Elixir, and I really like it. So I'm actually going to take that one out to wear, because I'm thinking I'm actually just going to wear that one. And then I can talk about it in my what I wore last week. What else have we got here? Oh, okay. We've got a couple that Claire from Smurfy Girl on YouTube. She sent me a couple of these, Skinwood and Patissiere. I can't remember the name of this house. I did look it up, but I will add those into... I might, because I think they're so like niche. I'm going to put those in with these and not my other designers. What else have I got here? Oh, I'll get rid of that bit of paper. Versace Bright Crystal, which is definitely not one of my favourites, but I've never reviewed it on my channel. This was given to me free as well, so I'm going to put that in with the designer bundle that I need to review. This is actually, I forgot I had this. This is Dolce & Gabbana, the original red cap. It's an oil dupe from Perfume Parlor, and I was confused by it because it was so incredibly green. I don't remember it being as green as this. I'm literally going to just put a tiny bit of this on my skin just to see what happens. Yeah, I mean, it actually smells like... This to me smells like a green garden, and I don't remember... I remember it being more soapy and aldehydic and less green, but maybe I'm wrong. So that one I need to just put over with my other Perfume Parlor things. They only had it in oil form, which is why I didn't get a sprayer. Okay, what else do we have here? Let's take a little bundle out. Mancera Tonka Cola, I'm going to put that one in with the designers, and also because that's one I wanted to keep hold of because I do have a dupe of it. Okay, Water Ivy by Brocard. I've already talked about this before because I did have a bottle. It gave me a headache, so I'm actually going to get rid of that. Brocard Swan Princess. I've never talked about that one before, and again, it's so hard to get now. I'm just going to chuck it in to do in one of these bundles. So what else do we have left here? Oof. Okay. So we've got another Brocard. We've got Tsar Maiden. Again, I'm just going to put it with this little bundle, and I suspect. Ooh. Prada Candy Night. Okay, so I'll put this one in with these designer batch. Okay, these ones I have a feeling these are tiny, teeny, smallest little tiny bottles you've ever seen. These are from the place that I got the Donna Aqua oil from, the dupe house called Generic Perfumes, they just gave all of these to me for free. So I don't know what all of these are. Some of them are for men. So I'm going to chuck these in with some of those other little random dupe house ones. And then I should have a sensible batch of things to talk about. So if we, let's see, if we put these over here. So I'm going to just use this little bag. I'm going to bag up this random selection of samples that I'm going to talk about, kind of niche or older houses. That's one lovely bundle. I've got this nice designer bundle to talk about now. That's a good one. I'm actually going to put that in there. I've got this kind of Middle Eastern. I'm waiting for a couple of other things and then I'll talk about some Middle Eastern perfume. The Floricu. And then let's add this guy. It's smelling a bit more like what I remember now, but it's definitely very green. It might just be that my memory of what it smells like is not quite right. But anyway, so we've got the Perfume Parlor, the first batch. We've got another batch of Perfume Parlor. We can fit these in now. I'm going to put the Jean Paul Gaultiers can go down here. That's another little pile to do. And then let's take them out of all these little bags and put them into a bigger bag. So we've got this extremely random collection of little ones. We've got the, I'm going to put these in, the old Miller Harris. It probably wouldn't take me very long to do. I probably should just do that now. But for now, just going to squish them in there. And then put those on top. And that's pretty much it, guys. So I'm going to do this random selection. And I'm going to do the Penhaligon's. I'm probably just going to do that now, to be honest. Because, yeah, there's a lot there. So thanks. I hope you found this, not entirely boring, me just going through and having a sort. Thanks for watching. I'll be back soon with the actual reviews.